Hey everyone, I'm Lorraine Goldblum, and I have a special treat for you today because I am here with Andrea.
Hi,
Hola,
Lorraine.
Andrea,
Hi,
coming in
everyone.
from Buenos Aires.
Mm-hmm.
And I invited Andrea to have a little chat with me because we're both very excited that she is coming to New York. And she is coming to the Omega Institute to sit in on the foundational with me there. Yeah.
Yes, I'm
And
so
then we're gonna
excited.
do a
I cannot
side
believe
trip
it.
to Ama in New York. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a great thing. But you have never been to the Omega Institute before, have you, Andrea?
No, no, I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait. I've heard so many great things about it, but I actually don't know. So if you would like to tell me, I would love to know how is it there? How are the surroundings? For example,
Uh,
what after class or during class in the breaks, what can you do there?
yeah, yeah. Well, it's in beautiful Rhinebeck, New York, which is a lovely little town. And the Omega Institute has been there, I don't know, 45 years it's been. And, it's primarily was once known sort of for its yoga classes, but now they have all sorts of different workshops going on simultaneously. It's kind of like a big summer camp for adults. Right. And the surroundings are beautiful. There's a lake, it's among trees, it's quiet. They have big grassy lawns and groundhogs, and they have a fox. You have a sense that you're in nature, but you certainly have great food. The accommodations are lovely. You can get different kinds of accommodations. You can get like a private room for yourself, or if you want to, save some money and be in a dorm, you can do that. A lot of people during the summertime, and it will be, the end of July, will go camping and they'll just bring a tent. So whatever, works for you, you can do. But for us as offering a workshop, it's very special because it's the only in-personal foundational class that's offered. All of the
Yes,
other foundational classes are
yes.
online.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only one that's in person. And that's really
Yes,
special
yes, yes,
because
yes,
the in-person community and going through
yeah,
everything that the foundational is, that
yes.
transformative, to really be able to share that with people and then go to lunch with people and really get
Yeah.
to know people
Hmm.
in a way that it's hard to with Zoom. I mean, I
Yes,
think
yes.
classes have adjusted beautifully to Zoom. I think we've learned how to create community. But when you can just go have a cup of coffee with someone during break, just go to the lovely cafe and sit on the deck and look out at the trees or sit in the garden. It's really very special, and it becomes like a summer camp for wizards.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And
Yeah,
especially for a foundational class, because as you beautifully
especially.
said, it's such a great class, and we have learned how to build community online. But it is very special to be in person, to be able to talk and to have coffee with something and to chat and say, "Oh, I'm feeling like this or like that. What are you experiencing?" Because foundation it's a really transformational class.
Yeah,
It's big. It's big even for
it is.
repeaters. It's big. So being
Yeah.
able to experience this in that surroundings and being able to talk to people, to hug people, to laugh with people, and be able to walk for myself, that I love to be able
Yeah.
to walk on the grass, or maybe I don't know if it's possible, but maybe to soak my feet in the lake. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
something, or
Yeah.
even
No,
sit
they
with
have,
it.
you can get a canoe and you can do a little kayak, you can
Mm-hmm.
do things like that. And there is time, after class, then you have time. I think so often when we take classes online, we're still trying to juggle the rest of our lives, aren't we?
Absolutely.
We're still trying to get our work done in the evening and make time for our families. But when you're at the Omega Institute, that time is really sacred and you can
Yes.
really enjoy and integrate what's
Mm-hmm.
happening and you can really treat it like a sacred time
Mm-hmm.
you know and in addition to that you have other workshops happening simultaneously so you get to meet in the dining hall different people who are taking other interesting workshops and see what they're doing and share your experience and they have evening activities.
Mm-hmm.
I will be offering a healing one night when
Mm.
we're there to open to anyone on the campus.
Great.
I also
Mm-hmm.
do some work with the staff every
Mm-hmm.
year because the staff there is wonderful. And, there are concerts, they have a lot of things going on. And it is special to have that experience in person. It's a kind of spontaneity that can be
Yes.
hard to have online, but you get that in the in-person workshops that happen at Omega.
Absolutely amazing. It sounds amazing. I cannot wait, really, really, to
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
there. It will be, I think it will be so special, so, so special. And can you believe that Amma is going to be in the area? I cannot believe that.
It's a nice setup. Thank you,
Yeah.
Amma. So for those of
Thank
you
you,
who aren't
Amma.
aware,
Yeah.
Amma Chi is coming to town.
Yeah.
So she is going to be in Boston as
Mhm.
we finish. The foundational runs July 28th through August 2nd. And the 28th is sort of a registration check-in day. So the class actually runs Monday through Friday. And Friday, when we finish class, we are going to go to Boston, to Marlborough, and see Amma there. And then we're going to come back to New York and see Amma in New York City. And it's fantastic timing that it lines up. So for people who are traveling, that works out perfectly because they
Yes.
can, come to the Omega Institute and then see Amma in New York City. And then, of course, I'm going back to Wakefield to do another class called Earthworks. So it's a nice little package.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So we're gonna have a great fun. We'll be tired by the end of it,
Yes, but
but it'll be fun. Did you know that the Omega Institute was where Rick Weinman invited me to be a vortex healing teacher?
oh no,
Yeah,
tell me.
yeah. In 2005.
Hmm.
We've been teaching the foundational there since 2005. Rick taught it for many years and then he stepped back and I've been teaching it since for the past couple of years. But we were sitting on the deck in the I was supposed to be there, but he just initially asked if I would come just support the class. He had a big
Hmm.
class, he needed an assistant. I don't live so far from there, so it made sense that he invited me as just someone who would assist him. But when we actually got there, and we were sitting on the deck before class started, he invited me to be a teacher. And
Oh.
yeah, as you know, because you will be a teacher next year,
Yeah,
it was a big moment and meant the world to me.
yeah.
And so it was actually during that class, it was a couple days later that I got the teacher transmission in my spine. And it
Wow.
happened in front of the class. And there are a couple of people who were in that class who are still in vortex healing, almost 20 years later.
Wow.
So I always,
Oh,
have a special place in my heart and a gratitude to the Omega Institute and the staff and the people there because it's home. It feels like home
yeah.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, and magical things happen there.
Magical things happen there. Exactly.
Yeah,
And this summer is going
yeah,
to be great because you're going to be a teacher. We can share the
yeah.
magic with you. We're going to have great fun. We have a nice class lining up and
Yes. Hmm.
it's just very special. I'm incredibly grateful to have the opportunity to teach there. I've taught other things there. I've taught the Experiencing the Energetic Anatomy there, and I actually taught the Finding Presence series before I called it the Finding Presence series there.
Hmm.
I did that initial workshop at the Omega Institute.
Oh,
And then now, of course, I'm offering the foundational, but it's a special place to develop magic, a safe space to really feel that come through and watch it manifest. So now
wow.
I get to share that with you.
Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm so, so grateful to be able to have you there participating in your class and sharing all that amazing experience with you and in that beautiful place and magical place, it seems.
Yeah. So it's going to be great. So anyone who's wondering how to register, the class is open to repeaters as well. It's a wonderful place to repeat the foundational if you're interested in that and have that experience. But
Yes.
registration is actually done through the Omega Institute, through eomega.org, or you could go to my website and, there's a link that will take you there. But it's coming up. It's coming up fast. So you need
Yes.
to start
Yes.
packing, get it
Yes.
together. We're getting the house ready for you. We're going to take you out to dinner. We're going to have a wonderful time. And
Wow.
we will see you soon. So thank you, everyone, for sharing in this conversation. And we're looking forward to making magic real soon.
Yes, I'm coming from Argentina, so if you are
Yeah,
resonating with this and some sparkle is shining in your heart for the possibility of taking this class, don't hesitate because I'm coming from Argentina. You can come from wherever you want.
it's worth the trip. Anyway, thank you,
Yes.
Andrea. Besos, and we'll be seeing you soon. Take care, everyone.